Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Alright. Oof. Burglary. Alright. Thought this will open the safe. We've got clues. We got the burglary. The nameless bookstore burglar came through the door. A bit further, some knocked over objects allowed the trail to be followed into the back room. There, the mess next to the safe confirmed the person's aim. However, there is no material evidence to support my hunch as the identity of the burglar. Charles Hawkins did indeed appear to me, as well as the star symbol on the doors of the safe. I cannot determine if the presence of Sarah Hawkins in my projections is the result of the unconscious work of my mind, or whether it proves that the case obsesses me. Alright, so what? Hello.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Oh, okay. Page seems to be hidden here. It's possible to read. If somebody finds these memoirs, there would be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in the place of reality, in order that they be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother, if she is still of this world. Following messages of a capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combined in the great world. Life and study. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Indeed, despite my preferences for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say genius, was to match my intellect and find the combinations of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its content to the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. Miskatonic. The contents of this safe is not only the vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the dangers that this represents, and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I would neither be there to guide you, nor to suffer from your actions. Oof. 3 cylinders.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
Yeah, I know. What's up with that, dude?
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Oh, the Elder Sign. This key, it bears the Elder Sign, is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. 100 years ago, the star and the branch, whose purpose is to push back the forces of the great old ones, were engraved at its center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from the last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincided with the last Hawkins trips up to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's a lot of stuff here.
Arkham editions. Never heard of them.
Oof. Arkham, also known as Nightmare Lyrics. Okay.
How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of him.
Oof.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
See, that was one.
Another volume by Arkham
There
Edition.
was 6.
Arkham Editions.
Oh, it's a
Never
lot.
heard of them. How many volumes are there in this collection?
There's a
Another
lot.
volume by Arkham Editions.
Oof. That's a lot. It's a lot. Did I miss that one?
Arkham Editions. Never heard of them.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see what's back here. Hello.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. We should perhaps listen to them.
Wait, they're all right here? Okay. Gotta admit, I'm a bit disappointed. Just kind of hid him behind this panel. Medicine. Excuse me. Ooh. History of Darkwater. Let's see. Anything else to examine? Didn't really go in here a whole lot. Let's see. Volume 4 this time.
Things are not looking good.
Oof. No, they are not.
A kind of chalice.
This goblet seems to be very ancient. It seems to be made of gold and decorated with real precious stones. Do the rubies and sapphires make up a specific motif? Oh, I have... Huh? Oh, I see.
And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secret.
Okay.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Okay.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seems particularly relevant to my research.
Right.
I never tire of browsing through them.
Cool. So...
The chalice of knowledge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. Alright, I'll start with the one next to the crack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number of white pieces on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Or is it 3 to protect the White Queen? Keep that in mind. And how many volumes are these books?
What did Drake say about this collection?
9?
Drake talked about a particular volume.
9.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
You see, Drake was only 18 years old. There's 9. So that's the number? Okay. Alright, so 5, 4, 9. Three. There it is. That was good. That was easy. I got that. Okay. What's in the book? Oh. Horrors. That's what's in the book. Oh, good. I'm back here. In the nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of... Oh, fuck's sakes. Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the latter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin lied inside. Irresistibly attracted the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. As we sit here and wait for the loading screen. Ah, yes. The loading screen. We shall wait. Here we go, the loading screen. Ugh. Come on. Come on. Enter the madness.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Oh. Examine the patient. Has he been drugged? Fuller, guarding a patient.
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
Huh.
Show me his file.
That's not possible.
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told. After inhaling chemicals.
Chemicals, huh? Tell me about his symptoms.
What are his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down.
Mm-hmm.
His skin losing its color. His body rigid.
Yes.
I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will.
Where is he from, I
don't
guess?
recognize him.
Yeah.
Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Ah, okay.
Who?
Oh.
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you have other questions?
Nope, that's it.
That'll do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Alright, let's examine
Very
the
well.
patient.
I'll examine him.
Well, first of all, we don't have any stats. But as a doctor, I can only assume my medical is really high.
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
Oof.
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out.
Is he alive?
He's totally dehydrated.
Are you sure you're
His
not looking at a
fingertips
corpse?
and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
Gross.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
Parasite.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Alright. Something isn't about some sort of parasite or something. Well, there's this.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
You.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
What? No.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
Oh, not telling the truth? Oh my.
In
Let's
spite
go down
of
the
muscle
line.
contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby.
Ew.
What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation.
Oh my god. He's turning into a fish. He's turning into a fish.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier,
He seemed to feel better?
yes, like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that
He's a
doesn't
fish.
explain his condition.
He's becoming a fish. His body's mutating. He's a fish.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations.
Fish man.
And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
Uh-oh.
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Oh.
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
And turn him into a
Your
fish.
imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
You're turning him into a monster.
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps.
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
I am the Fishmaster.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Right there. There's the evidence. Right here. Just, nobody mentioned crimes for now. Hidden files are proof. Just hidden files. Yeah, go find me some of those hidden files.
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mom.
Hmm? Yep. Alright. Time to go some snooping.
This place draws you in and never lets you go.
Oof. Let's see. Who's this guy? Is this another fish person? Alright. Surgical ward. Oh look, there's his office.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Alright. Hey.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Okay, I'm gonna go in here. Don't tell anyone.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office.
Oh my god.
But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless. I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Okay. Okay, distract Donovan. How would I do such a thing?
I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays.
What a... Elizabeth?
Hey.
You alright? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Why go through her?
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak.
Leak, eh?
Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see.
Yes.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Cool. Just need to shut off the water. Block A? No. Not the pharmacy. Boiler room.
The door to the boiler room is locked. I have to get the key if I wish to get rid of Donovan.
Who has the key? You have a key? Surgical ward? Storage, maybe. Oof.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Strangely incomplete, and the details on the treatment is not given. It does not respect standard practice. New clue. New clue. Something is
Dr.
up.
Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What?
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I'll see to it right away.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge.
Right.
Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
What?
Oh. What state is he in now?
You should go see for yourself, Doctor.
The boiler room key is not in its place. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Okay. So I guess I'm going to storage, maybe? Over here? Storage room?
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Okay. I guess I'll...
Where did my fiancée go?
I don't know.
I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Bradley?
Ethan,
Ethan
Maria.
Bradley?
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
Ooh. You're a bad liar.
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
Seems like an affliction, or you're just tired. Does this have a choice? Like, does this mean anything? I'm just gonna say you're just tired. You're just tired.
With everything that happened to you these last days, it's no wonder you're feeling stressed.
Maybe.
Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Bye. Oh, you're just gonna sit down then.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long.
I don't know either.
Almost no patients here.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but
Alright. Block B. Wait, what was the block? Was it block B they wanted me to go down? Forgot already. Was it you who wanted to see me?
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing.
Dr.
We've
Colden.
been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding.
Oof.
White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
Oof.
His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Keep care of his wounds. I don't know what more we can do. This man has been mistreated. Here, just keep care.
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia.
Okay.
In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
I'm sorry, you're probably gonna die. Alright, what else was I supposed to do? She said, I wonder if I can just go back to her and ask her again. Who was it, her? Maybe she'll just tell me again what is it that I need to do?
Doctor, those people need you at the dormitory.
Dormitory. Okay. What
What
is
is
this?
the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble
Okay,
with his
dormitory,
I'll see to it right away.
Evans.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking
Medical
to
file.
see her medical file. Rules are rules. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and
Understood.
as a matter of fact, yes.
I saw it, yes. It's always
Okay.
the same thing. They bring them up without any explanation, with a multitude of self-inflicted injuries. We take care of the wounds, and then they leave.
What
Each
the fuck?
time, I feel like I'm sending them back to hell.
Their affliction is not our responsibility. You cannot save everybody, Doctor.
The fuck? Oh, that was the guy who came up from the basement. He came up from the basement, his lips all bloodied, his hands all messed up. Alright, where's the dormitories? Hey.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I'm sorry. Dr. Fuller is a very busy man.
Well, is there anyone else who can tell us what's going on?
She's our only family, you know? But we can't even see her medical file.
Medical file, guys. I'll examine her myself.
Don't worry. I'm aware our institution is not always welcoming. But your mother is in good hands. I'll tend to her myself. And keep you informed at once. Would that suit you?
Well, that sure sounds great to us, Doctor. Thank you.
But those are just words, so we're not budging.
Very well. At least I'll know where to find you.
Alright, we got the kitchen here. Got the storage room, Mr. Janitor. Block A.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl.
You naughty girl.
And the answer is no. You can imagine.
Administration, men's bathroom.
That silly goose lets herself be
Okay, so this
tried.
must be the
Oh,
dump.
well. At least we won't have to clean for a while.
You just wait and see the next time the water's covered.
Chronic
It's a
insomnia.
real show.
Like half the island.
Alright, where's... more sleeping pills?
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
Oh, is this where we were? Yeah. Okay. Block B. Looking for another patient.
Doctor, please. My chest.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation.
What?
Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please.
Uh-oh.
His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Good luck. Oh, here we go. She dead?
Mrs. Sanders? Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
Mrs. Irene Sanders. Oh! The wife of the dude. The file describes the state in which Irene Sanders entered the Riverside Institute, as well as the treatment administered to her. Fuller added a handwritten note. He recognized to take her down to the psychiatric ring in order to provide her with the quiet and rest that she needs. Oh man, somebody's doing some cover-up work.
The whaling station.
Oh.
What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
Yes. The bootleggers.
The one that hides the smuggling business.
Oh no, not them. They don't go on that side of the island. Everyone in his place. The captain on one side, Cat on the other, and me. Well, I've been to the whaling station, I have.
What did you see there?
Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
Oh.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No
hello.
idea. Passed out.
Hey.
Dr. Colden?
Hi.
Hello, Betty. I'm looking for the key to the boiler room.
What for?
To put it in its place. Perhaps I should do the same with you.
Oh shit.
I beg your pardon?
I suspect you of having a little too much fun at Elizabeth's expense. But be warned, it could easily be you they will all be laughing at tomorrow.
You are right, Doctor. The key is in the dormitory office in Block B.
Block B.
Thank you. I shall go fetch it.
Oof.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Yeah, you keep walking. Oh, is this her?
Ah, so there's Harding. She's still sleeping. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
Hmm. I guess I'll go inform that. That's where the key is. I'll go inform that news to these guys immediately. That's good news.
So, Doctor, have you been able to examine our mother?
She's
I've
fine.
tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning,
Hey,
so it
Pepper
won't
Barrel
make a
Oath.
difference.
Okay. Alright, so... what was the other things I had to do? Medical file. Talk to some more people. She's still in here?
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Thank you.
Ah!
I'll be going.
I figured it out. I got them all. I'm the best doctor there is. So over here, I guess, is the...
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
Okay. Where is the key? There's the key.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Alright. Hey, Bradley.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Let's see. Boiler room. Right here. Alright, so gotta mess with this water valve to distract Donovan in order to get into Fuller's office. Oh man, I got like 0 points in strength.
With my bare hands. I need a tool.
Great. I'll put all my points in the medical. Storage room. Oh, looks like you're done with that. Right, there it is. Whoop, fine tool, monkey wrench. Is that all? Come on. Fuck it. Alright, here we go. Monkey wrench this. Oh! Oh, I definitely broke something.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Go back to Elizabeth. Oh, in the bathroom. Oh, in the bathroom.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
What? Well, this just leads me down back to the boiler. I know I already did that. Just gonna go talk to her now.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.